Alright, welcome to my first stream. I hope you guys enjoy the show. Today I will be playing through the Lego Harry Potter collection, and this will be the first time playing it in a long time, in a couple years actually. If you are watching this after the live, feel free to subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Along with this gameplay, I'll be discussing some Summer Game Fest news, Hogwarts Legacy recent news, and depending on the chat engagement, we can go over some other things. Feel free to tell me if I'm too loud, if the game's too loud, if I need to turn one of them up. Doesn't matter. I can change things as we go because this is my first time doing this in a long time. With all that being said, let's get right into it and talk nerdy. Let's play this game. Alright, so first thing on the docket is we're going to start a new game here. And then we're going to talk some Summer Games Fest. What did everyone love from Summer Games Fest? Was there a delay? I don't think so. I can't really tell. Let's see if there was any delay. I don't think so. Start at 6 o'clock tonight. I am on the East Coast, so I don't know where all of you guys are at. Where you at? Let me know. Gerard, where you at? By the way, Summer Games Fest was horrible to me. That's just my honest opinion. I thought Callisto Protocol was scary. Netherlands. Oh my gosh. The Netherlands. What part of Netherlands are you in? I probably won't even know, but I would love to find out. Where is that relative to everything else? Also, this is one of those Harry Potter games, or one of the Lego games that I have no clue where that is at. That's awesome though, Netherlands. I've met some people from Netherlands, Iceland, Poland. This is one of the first Lego games that ever came out, so it's got no talking at all. So we're gonna have to fill a lot of that dead space or dead air with some words. So feel free to do whatever you want in the chat. Anyway, Summer Games Fest. It's along the West Coast. It's nice. West Coast. I am an offshoot of the West Coast. I am totally opposite side of the country. South of Amsterdam. Nice. Nice. Have you ever been to the United States? No. Yes, maybe. Summer Games Fest, to me, Callisto Protocol looked good. The Plucky Squire, which was actually shown, I think, the next day, looked really good. My dad doesn't like flying over the ocean. Neither do I. I have flown over the ocean actually recently in Hawaii, and Hawaii is scary. It was like 5 or 6 hours over the ocean, and that was intense. I don't know if I would ever go back, honestly, because I don't really like going over the ocean like that, so I kind of respect your dad's decision. Did you see the recent tweet talking about flu powder? Let's get Harry here. A recent tweet from the Hogwarts Legacy account, the Twitter account. It showed them talking about flu powder, and it showed, you know, you can either travel by foot or flu powder. So when you're either traveling by foot or flue powder, a lot of people are commenting, well, like, what about brooms? So they were speculating that there wasn't actually going to be brooms, but there is brooms. I don't know. It was a little confusing tweet. But the flue powder, it looks like, is going to be for sure confirmed now the fast travel way. I know there was a little bit in the immersion trailer they talked about it, but now it is 100% confirmed that that's the fast travel. But the question is, and I know Ben Snow, if you watch his channel at all, talked a little bit about this in a recent video, that you're gonna have to potentially carry flue powder with you when you go, rather than just, you know, being able to fast travel. You're gonna have to actually have the resource of the flue powder to go into the little flames, which would be an interesting mechanic, I think. Oh, okay. Lego Harry Potter wanted to stop on me. Broken. So I guess we're having some PlayStation wanted to shut down on me. Gonna have to restart potentially that first level. But other than that, the Hogwarts Legacy Twitter account has been pretty quiet. I know there was the new physics. Oh, this is... We just skipped the whole level there. Well, this is technically going to be the second level now, I guess. What's up? Yeah, so... PS5 can't handle... I know. It's something that runs literally on a Switch. Yeah, the fast travel. That's what we were just talking about. So we're trying to figure out whether or not the fast travel you're going to need an actual resource for. So whether it's something you need to do in the room of requirements, or something in, you know, you can buy it with money, but carrying the flue powder around with you would be your ability to fast travel. So if you didn't have flue powder with you, you couldn't fast travel. You'd either have to walk or you'd have to use your broom. And we definitely just skipped the whole first level. So we're going to go from the second level on because my game crashed, if you are just joining. But the other tweet that was cool was the physics. The physics of the robes. And for a lot of people that means a lot. Not only for the robes, but some of the backlash was all the hairstyles that there were when they showed the 14-minute trailer. And that looked like it had a little bit more inclusive hairstyle in the girl character that was there, so a lot of people were happy about that. You always want everyone to feel included in everything in life. It's golden words to live by. It's funny seeing this too, because there's no talking at all. So the lines roaring when they get picked in Gryffindor. Gaming has come so far in the past even 5 years, 10 years. I don't remember exactly when this game came out, but it's come a far way. Alright. So now that Harry's at school, let's see what we can do here. Have any of you guys played the, what's it called? The new Lego Skywalker Saga? I can't think of any games that have all types of hairstyles. Neither can I, honestly. But the more inclusive you can make people feel, the better, in my opinion. So even if it's just a couple hairstyles. Did I not break something? I need a break here. I don't have the money. Trying to save up for a scooter. What kind of scooter are you saving up for? Are you trying to save up for like a motorized scooter? How do I get this? Target, hold the cast out square. Alright, let's go out here. Hold the target, spells. Okay, there we go. You know what a Vespa is? Are you talking about? This is going to sound super nerdy, and I guess that's the point of this channel. Anybody who wants to talk anything nerdy, go ahead and talk anything nerdy. I will not judge you at all. When I think of Vespa, I think of the thing from Luca, right? Is that what you're talking about? That little motorized scooter that they win? I don't know if you've ever seen Luca before. Yeah. Is that super common in the Netherlands? You guys ride around in scooters? In the States, it's actually not that common. I mean, maybe more common depending on where you live. But around me, scooters are not that common. Alright, what am I supposed to do here? Cast a target on the painting. Oh, I took his pants off. That's intense. We have too much snow around me to really drive scooters that often, so it's kind of a waste of money. When you get a scooter or a motorcycle, it's kind of a secondary thing. I just turned 16, so I can finally get a license for it. That's awesome. Congrats. The scooter age here, I think, is also 16. I think it's a... I think the license is... If you're going under 45 or 50, I might just be talking out my butt, but you can get a license for scooters and stuff like that that can go on the road, but they have to go under a certain miles per hour. It's really popular in the Netherlands. All teens between 16 and 20 have one. It's awesome. That's definitely a different culture. So I primarily work with a lot of people overseas, just as like almost a liaison type thing. So I love learning about other cultures and how different they are than our own. I was just recently at a conference, and I was obviously part of being at a conference. You go hang out at bars or whatever. I was at this bar, and I was talking to a guy from the UK, essentially West Sussex, and we were just talking for 2-3 hours about, you know, the differences between the United States and the UK, and it's definitely different. I have never been... Go to lessons to learn spells more quickly. I've never been outside of the United States. So I've been to almost every state, but I've never been to another country. Like, even Canada. I've never been to Canada. So I would like to go. I have a couple friends in Canada that moved to Canada, and I need to get my passport, obviously, before I can go there. But I would love to someday get it so I can go visit them in Canada. I have one friend that lives in Toronto, one friend that lives in Sarnia, which I don't know if anybody knows much about Canada or where that is. Who watched any news on anything gaming last week? Anybody? I think one of the reasons a scooter isn't really popular in the US and really popular in the Netherlands is because of the infrastructure. I could definitely agree. Everything, I mean, even driving today, we have a lot of freeways, and I don't know about Netherlands, because, like I said, I've never been there. But here, the stop and go traffic is so bad, and I feel like it would just be super dangerous if you were riding in a scooter on the freeway. It's not very easy to get from point A to point B here without getting on a highway. A tiny bit. A tiny bit. Okay. But now, the question. So, anybody watch anything gaming related? And if so, what was your favorite part of the show? That is the question. All right. What am I supposed to be doing here? Rune book. Cast on the painting. One thing about Lego games is sometimes they're deceivingly hard for what you thought should be a kid's game. You can't legally go on the freeway if you can't go faster than 60 kilometers per hour. I think in the United States it's obviously miles per hour, and I don't know what that equation is. I think here it's 40 miles per hour at a minimum on the freeway in most places. I played the Batman one. Yeah, I haven't played the Batman Lego game. I've played Harry Potter one. I've played the Lego Star Wars games. I've played a lot of the Avengers games. And was stuck in one of the rooms for like an hour. Yeah, it seems like I just did a whole side task for something that wasn't even, you know, the main part of the game right here. I was getting a gold brick for upgrading. Didn't even mean anything to how to progress the story. Okay, let's see. Mess with this real quick. On the Wii. Oh my gosh, the Wii. I forget about the Wii, honestly. So I have a Switch. Wii was so good. Wii was so good. The Wii was a time... I'm gonna date myself here. The Wii came out when I was, I think, in middle school or maybe even high school. And I would go, like, we would hang out with a whole bunch of us, and we would do Wii bowling all night until we got 300. So we would each keep taking turns doing it. You can now use your ability outside the classroom. You try exploring. What did you say? Skylanders. Wii was so good. Skylanders good. Prime Gaming. For sure, Prime Gaming. I recently bought Switch Sports, which is supposed to be the second Wii Sports, essentially, right? Not anywhere near as good, unfortunately. I hope when they add golf it will be good, but I'm not even sure it will be good when they add golf. Let's see, colors. Where's that other color? Blue. I currently only play Rainbow Six Siege because I feel like the only good game on the market. I hope Harry Potter Legacy can change that. I agree. I hope Hogwarts Legacy will change it. I have a feeling that even if Hogwarts Legacy isn't great, it's going to be at least fun. And that's the older I get, and I know it's a cliche. The older I get, the more I just want to either come on and play a good game with friends, or I want to play a game where I can just sit back, relax, and not stress out, and just be a good time. I want to buy a Switch as well, just for Mario Kart. Mario Kart is fantastic.
there's a reason why. And this is, I'll get on my high horse here just for 5 minutes. I think people misunderstand the gaming industry just a bit sometimes, and they think that every game sells millions and millions and millions of units. This is so far from the truth. And part of the Switch having 100 million units sold, it has sold countless, almost 40 something, 45, 50 million units of Mario, like the Mario Kart game, Mario Kart 8. And with that being said, it's like, if Harry Potter comes out and sells even 20 million units or 15 million units, that's a huge success. Metroid Dread is just over 3 or 4 million units, and Metroid is a huge franchise. People don't realize that, and it's something that everyone thinks every game sells a whole bunch of units, and it's not true. I agree. I used to play on the PS4 like every day. Now I just want to watch videos of Harry Potter and other things. Me too. Unfortunately, I spend way more time on YouTube anymore than I do playing games, either at work or watching YouTube. I'm not playing anything at the moment, just Minecraft. I love Harry Potter, Lego Harry Potter. I'm just waiting for Hogwarts Legacy. Lego Harry Potter is fun. I'm not gonna lie, if you like shooters, Fortnite, after they added no build, has been a brand new game. It is a totally different experience, and I would recommend, if you like anything shooter related, to give Fortnite another try. What am I doing here? Oh. I have a PC in my dad's house, but I broke my headphones and my computer doesn't have built-in audio, so I can't play with sound. Prime Fortnite, peak gaming as well. Prime Fortnite was peak gaming as well. The funny thing is, so I used to play just a hair competitively, as a little bit Call of Duty, a little bit Uncharted, and that's back in the day. And I used to never play with game sound. So playing with game sound to me is very strange. So I feel you there. I know I'm pretty alone in loving it still, but I'm such a wimp, honestly. I'd probably just wait to die in Fortnite. I was like 12 that time. Prime Fortnite for me. I need to get this head. How do you release scabbers again? Square, triangle, triangle, X. I think I gotta release scabbers, right? Or do I hear a cat right now? Is a cat creeping? I am nearly lost here. Nah, man, Fortnite Season 1 was good, but after that, when you shoot someone, they build a tower. Circle? Question mark? That's what I thought as well. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it got so competitive. The Fortnite side of things with building got so competitive that it was hard for people casually to play. Even if you were decent at building, like I was decent at building, nothing special, it became really hard for everyone to play. And now that they added no build, the building section got even sweatier. If that's even possible for most people to imagine, the build side of it is even sweatier now than it was. I am lost right now. Got these cherries. Okay. Oh, there we go. There we go. Fortnite changed the gaming mentality. When people were good, you used to add them. Now you accuse them of hacking. I can agree with that more than you know. When you are playing Call of Duty and people and you're good, especially Warzone, after the whole Fortnite thing happened, when you're playing Call of Duty now, especially after, well, not necessarily after they added the ricochet, but everyone accused everybody of cheating. And for a while there were cheaters, and I've definitely got recordings of it on my system, but there were cheaters left and right. But Fortnite, for me, it's like the Steph Curry of the NBA, and I don't know if anybody's a fan of the NBA here, but Fortnite definitely revolutionized gaming. I mean, you think now about people with different consoles all being able to play together. You got anybody from Xbox playing with people on mobile. You've got people on PlayStation playing with PC. Anybody can play with anybody at any time, and it's not just Fortnite. It's everything. They just released mobile for what is it? Apex. Apex Mobile just came out. It's crazy. It's madness. Gaming. Fortnite revolutionized gaming in every way. And that's like the Steph Curry of basketball, to me, revolutionized basketball with the three-pointer now. People are growing up wanting to shoot threes rather than dunk the ball. Get in there. I am most excited from this past week, and it sounds super cliche. I am most excited for Call of Duty. I have always been a big Call of Duty fan. I was definitely a bigger Call of Duty fan when I was younger. Warzone and Quarantine, for me, I played a ton of Call of Duty because, I mean, what else was there to do during quarantine? Fortnite, Call of Duty. But Warzone 2.0 looks good. Whatever they've, you know, whenever they fully release all the information about it. Modern Warfare 2 is definitely confusing, and I know a lot of grandparents are going to be confused if they go buy their games for little Billy and Timmy, but I think it's just a great thing to have. All these free games coming out with seasons, it keeps everybody engaged. You can hop between them if you want. Call of Duty Black Ops was my first game ever played. Call of Duty Black Ops 1 was the game I played the most. I think if you tracked hours back then, it would be the game I played the most in my life. Played it when I was 5 with my brother and his friends, zombies as well. I would stay up for hours playing zombies. I don't so much do it anymore because the zombies aren't good. Well, apparently Shino Numa is coming back out for Vanguard. I bought Vanguard. I kind of regret it though because I barely played it. I don't watch a lot of basketball because it's not big here, but I like watching Curry. And now they can't say the Warriors need Durant. Don't even get me started about Curry and Durant. I will go on a whole tangent. Curry and Durant. It was July 4th, 2016. I was walking to I need a girl character. I was walking to 4th of July fireworks when Durant put out his article on the Players Tribune. I feel like I need to do something with this. And it ruined basketball for a long time. Kevin Durant ruined basketball, and he won't ever make it back to the finals unless he goes to another team that has good players. It's just is what it is. He's a super talented player. But don't think he'll ever make it back. Kino der Toten was one of the first maps and one of the best maps. I liked, I can't remember, it was a DLC map. I am feeling like something needs to be done with this. Something needs to be done up here. I need a female character, and I'm not sure how to get one. I don't have Hermione. She's in the bathroom. Kino der Toten. I like the one DLC map where you could sit on the catwalk. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head. You'd sit on the catwalk and you and your team would just fire behind a wall and just shoot people, and it was anything I ever wanted. This game is hurting my head. I've never been more confused by a Lego game. And I feel like when I was 10, 12 playing this game, I knew exactly where to go. Oh, I probably need to hit this guy again. There we go. Give me a female character, please. Thank you. Oh, there you go. Maybe something with painting. See, you guys, this is why you guys are here. Did I just drink Polyjuice Potion that fast? Are you a fan? Gerard, are you a fan of Harry Potter? Like just Harry Potter in general? The books, the movies, everything like that? Because these video games are interesting to see how much they change. Yeah. How much they change things. And they kind of skip through things, and you know, they can't do every detail because then the games would be hours and hours long. Even the movies skip through things, but the games definitely, especially with no speaking, are interesting. Alright, what do I have to do here? Get him. I whack him. I have to make him run into a wall. Oh, there you go. There's something he's breaking down. Just sweeping the floor here. What house are you choosing in Hogwarts Legacy? I feel like I need to be faithful to Gryffindor at first. Don't hit me. There you go. What about you? Summary of the movies, but with a less complicated. The summary? Yes, definitely is. There you go. I think a majority of people are going to be picking one of two houses, Gryffindor or Ravenclaw. Yeah, I think a majority of people are going to be picking Gryffindor or Slytherin. Right or wrong, I know there is a lot of Slytherin people that think that they get a bad rap, and I don't disagree, but I think a lot of people are, like myself, going to pick Gryffindor just because it's the most known in the series. It's what we get taught the most because the main character is a Gryffindor. It's Slytherin for me, yeah. I think that the Ravenclaw common room looks the best out of all of them. What we have seen so far, yes, Ravenclaw common room looks so cool. Sorry, I just looked over at your comment after I was saying that. The Ravenclaw common room looks the best out of any of the common rooms so far. It looks bright. The designs on the floor, everything's pretty. It looks fantastic. The Slytherin one, I know it's supposed to be in the dungeon, but it looks, you know, barren. And same with the Gryffindor one. I think it's kind of almost an expectation based on what we've seen from the movies, but it looks barren. Even the Hufflepuff one looks bright and yellow. Just the red and the green of those two look washed. Whereas like the bright blue and the bright yellow, they look awesome. And I think if I had to pick a second house to play right off the bat and I wasn't picking Gryffindor, it would be Ravenclaw, just because of the common room. I don't really know much about Ravenclaw, and I'm not sure most people do because it's not talked about too much in the books or in the movies. But it's something I would definitely, I think, enjoy. Let's see, can this fit up here? What do I get? Just some studs. Okay, are you taking me nearly headless Nick? Is this nearly headless Nick? Looks like it. I really hope they have different ages for NPCs walking around. I think they will. What is my video about Saturday? Saturday, my new video will be relationships in Hogwarts Legacy. Just seeing kids, older students adds immersion. I agree. My video Saturday is relationships and how they're going to work in Hogwarts Legacy. So stay tuned to the channel for that one. It's a very interesting topic to talk about because I know a lot of people are interested in romance in Hogwarts Legacy, but I don't know how much they're going to allow 16, 15-year-olds to really romance each other. So that will be something definitely to watch out for on Saturday at, I think, 10:45 Eastern. Let's see. It's not about them getting a bad rep. It's about understanding their mentality. The witches got persecuted by muggles for a long time, so the magical people hating muggles is normal. Personally, don't care that much. Yeah, I think I dive into, in the video, not just romantic relationships, but relationships with the companions. Talking about, is there going to be more companions? Is there going to be, you know, are you going to be able to talk to companions from other houses? Could you hate your companion? I don't know. It's just what's going on with the companions. Hold L2 and R2 to cycle through. All right, where am I going here? I personally don't care. Yep. Muggles. I agree that they get a horrible rap. And I think there is, I don't know how old everyone is. I know, Gerard, you said you were 16, but I think there is some truth to J.K. Rowling, you know, having some ulterior motives behind some of the things she wrote. You know, I know there's some theories on that, but I think she just hated the people that she wrote for Slytherin and just wrote some weird, hateful things about it. I don't love getting into J.K. Rowling that much because I think what she did was pretty crappy, but yeah. I wonder if you can choose companions to like a maximum of 3 out of 4. I wonder, what are we supposed to do with these whole different spells? Got this one. I really hope that NPC's AI is good. I remember the trailer part where the player is doing some puzzle Accio on the painting at night and the student is just walking by without a reaction at all. That is true. And the other one is the AI. I'm worried about the AI. I don't know if you guys read the blog post. And so, oh, I have to bring them back here. And saw the one AI standing in the corner. I talked about that in one of my videos, but the AIs to me look like they're worthless. Like the enemy AIs. Only one person attacks you at a time. It seemed like it. And that's just, to me, anybody who is a fighting game fan. So recently, Sifu, if anybody played Sifu. Yeah, the one walking into the tree. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. That one's funny. Sifu is a fantastic game, and it is ruthless. I don't know if anybody who's got a PlayStation, I think it's PlayStation or PC exclusive. If you like fighting or kung fu games, play Sifu, because Sifu, the enemies will all attack you at once, and they are out to beat your butt. And that is what I want Hogwarts Legacy to be, because if not, it's just going to be too easy. You can't have everyone just waiting their turn to get their butt kicked by a spell. They look so bad. I am glad I'm not the only one that's noticing this. Because they look terrible. I don't know anybody who's played the others. Weird sidestep. Yeah. They just wait for you to kick their butt. Anybody who's played Uncharted, Uncharted 1, Uncharted 2, Uncharted 3, Uncharted 3, I'm pretty sure. The one level, Drake is an AI. And he is horrible and just stands there pretty much doing nothing. And it's hard. It's just not good. You can tell when AIs are just not good. Have I ever played an Assassin's Creed game? Yes. Assassin's Creed 2 is one of my favorite games. Sifu is fantastic. If I had to rank it on my personal list of games, it might fall in my top 5, honestly. Yeah, the fighting mechanics in Assassin's Creed are fine. I think the OG Assassin's Creed are a little bit harder to get behind nowadays, but ever since Assassin's Creed Origins, where they kind of changed the game a little bit and made it more of almost a combat adventure game rather than a stealth game, it's definitely changed how the game is played. So that's something that for me, that combat's awesome. You get attacked by like 15 people at one time. Hold to use different spells. Okay. To be honest, I like campaign games on easy. I like feeling overpowered. Yes, Bayek is cool. So if you like feeling overpowered, did you ever play Second Son? What is it? Infamous Second Son. If you like feeling overpowered, play Infamous Second Son and play the Dark Path. So the game intentionally will make you stronger when you're playing the Dark Path, because they send harder and more enemies at you, so more difficult and more. So you have to be more powerful because they all attack you and are more aggressive with you, and you get so overpowered. It is insane. The enemy AI just brings you out of the immersion. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely, there are so many... Not push that thing. There's definitely a ton of games that AI can break immersion for a game. And if you're playing a game and you're totally into it, and then all of a sudden the AI is horrible, it's just not fun. It gets to a point where it's just not fun because you're just beating everybody's butt. But sometimes I like playing games where I'm just mindlessly beating people up. Let's see. Spell. Wingardium Leviosa. AC Valhalla. I didn't play Valhalla. The last one I played was Odyssey. I love the Greek kind of mythology, not even just mythology, but the whole, like, not the Olympus mythology, the whole mythos of, you know, Athens, Greece, the Pantheon, all stuff like that. So I played that. I love God of War. God of War 2018 is my favorite game of all time. I think that game is hard to beat if people haven't. Stealth sucks. Yeah. Valhalla, I don't know anything about it. I know it's Vikings. I really do you play God of War? Where's this arm? Is it in this snake? Gotta be, right? Because this thing's up here. Scabbers, why can't I push this? Rune books, Lumos. Yeah, hold the different spells. Have you ever played Gears of War? Yes. I have. I was in my comment section the other day and someone said something. Some people may call me a Sony pony because I love the Sony games, but Gears of War is fantastic. I have a very soft spot for Xbox because I want Xbox and Xbox fans to get everything they want. I want them to get, you know, a brand new Halo that runs through every PlayStation game. But it just hasn't happened. But Prime Gears of War, when it first came out and you played, like, what was it called, Horde mode, it was fantastic. I mean, there was very few games that would beat it. I need an arm. Where? And I need to figure out what we're doing with this guy up here. Hold to select different spells. Correct. Lumos. It's the best game ever. Which Gears of War did you like the best? Best game ever to me. That's a hard one. It's got to be God of War 2018. Everything about that game, the story, the over-the-shoulder camera, the combat, the feel of the Leviathan axe coming back to you, it is unmatched. All right, Snape. Tell me where to go, my guy. Remember different spells you used. Yes, Lumos. Switch to Harry. Lumos. Don't think I need Lumos. Gears of War 3. Do you remember Dom dying? That was the saddest moment in gaming. It was sad. I think for those of us who are old enough to remember playing and this is a very, very, very controversial gaming moment. Anyone who is old enough to remember playing No Russia from the original Modern Warfare 2, that was one of the saddest moments in gaming history. Ghost dying is the saddest. Ghost dying was really sad, but No Russia, they had to preface the mission. Like, they let you skip the mission. Anybody seeing an arm around here? The betrayal. Yeah, the betrayal, super sad. Let's see. Hit this, hit this. The betrayal is definitely hard to overcome. Can't pull that. Breaking all this stuff. Use different spells. Yes. Yes. So I got Scabbers out. Okay. I can't go up here. Oh, just wasn't pushing hard enough. Wow. Okay. Now, but where is the arm? The betrayal. You know, Ghost is my constant character in Warzone. What's his name? Simon Riley is a stud. Can I beat these dudes up? If you played Call of Duty Modern Warfare, like the 2019, that campaign was awesome. No picture. I know. I feel like a kid who needs their dad to like open a jar of pickles for him right now. Because I'm getting stuck in a Lego game. Use different spells to cycle through your wand. Correct. Let's see. What's up? Do I need to freeze under here and then hit myself? Is that what I need to do? Under this rainy cloud? Different spells, Lumos. Maybe the pot. If I have to just hit this pot, no. I was gonna say, if I just have to hit this pot, I would love to smoke Snape. I wonder what everybody here thinks about Snape. Are we Snape fans here? It's got to do with these three cronies, right? There we go. Hold to remember. Cold. I like the way he talks. We're cold on Snape. Honestly, I think Snape has one of the best character arcs in any form of media. Yeah. Snape the G. I think Snape has one of the best character arcs in any video game or any book, any movie, video game. I don't know why I said that. He just different. He's just different. Where is the arm? Blow up that jar. I'm gonna get so mad when I find this thing. I mean, simp. He may be a simp, but he is still a G. He is a simp. Honestly, I think Snape did invent simp. Of all, like, Snape is the OG simp. Can I pick this ice cube up? I feel like I need to pick this ice cube up. Snape is the OG simp because he loved the girl that didn't love him. And unfortunately for some of us, not necessarily myself, you know, trying to cover up some battle wounds. Unfortunately for some of us, that happens, and it's totally okay. It's all about how you bounce back, right? Can I put this crony? Was this crab? Put this crony in here. Use different spells. I'm trying. Let's see. Anybody with advice here? There's no pictures, I don't think. I smoked this thing up here. I've smoked this. Smoke this little box. What about using Lumos over here? Hold triangle, different spells. Yes. He is a simp. And when I think about one of the biggest disappointments to me in the whole Harry Potter franchise. Wait, seriously. One of the biggest disappointments to me in the Harry Potter franchise is, go to the left. The relationship between Ginny and at the front. Okay. The relationship between Ginny and Harry. Oh my gosh. Seriously? Thank you. The relationship between Ginny and Harry in the books is significantly better than that of the relationship between Ginny and Harry in the movies. It is such a well thought out, you know, character arc. This man Gerard is a goat, but the character arc between Harry and Ginny in the books is such a well thought out relationship, and then in the movies it is horrible. They don't even do anything for it. The movies make the whole situation so awkward. The whole Ginny and Harry thing is so awkward. The Cho Chang wet kiss. It was not it for me. But you know, some people love Cho Chang as a character, and I'm not gonna hate on that. But Cho Chang is not my favorite character. As after reading the books, I don't know who, you know, who's read the books and who's gone through that whole kissing scene. Not my favorite. I feel like it just came out of nowhere in Half-Blood Prince movie. Yeah. So the Half-Blood Prince is my favorite book, and the Half-Blood Prince movie is one of my favorite movies also, because I think they do an overall good job of portraying the book. But that the kiss is just weird. I agree so much. It's weird. In the movie, she seemed like she roofied him. Yes. 100%. Could not agree more. Harry was down tremendously. He was. I like the emotional range. Yeah, that the emotional range of a teaspoon or whatever Hermione said. That is a good line in the in the movie. The Half-Blood Prince, the thing about the Half-Blood Prince for me, and I'm a big person on plot. So I love plot in movies and I love plot in stories or books or whatever. When you watch or read the Half-Blood Prince, more reading it, the story, the backstory for Voldemort and the Gaunts is tremendous. And I don't think it's something that they did any justice to in the movie, and it's a little bit why, you know, I don't love the movie, but I still like it a lot. I just like teen drama. The angst. Angsty teen drama is, if you want just about as angsty teen drama as you can get and you have Netflix, watch The First Kill, the new series. It is about as angsty teen drama as you can get. It is full of angst. I travel a lot for my day job, some may call it. And I watch a lot of bad television or movies on the road. And teen dramas sometimes fall in that boat. I've recently watched almost all of Love, Death, and Robots, though. If you've ever seen any of that, for those of you who have Netflix. Regulus Black wasn't done justice. He is the GOAT. Regulus Black wasn't done justice. I will say that. Regulus Black was not. Cast Lumos on the Devil Snare. Okay. How do I open this thing up? Triangle. Lumos. Cast Lumos. Love, Death, and Robots is good. It is. It's really hard to watch when you're on an airplane, though. Love, Death, and Robots in an airplane is really hard to watch because the people behind you wonder what you're watching because sometimes there's nudity. It makes me personally feel a little bit awkward sometimes, but you know, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do and just watch the show. You get too invested. That man in the boat was a G. Correct. 100%. Holding square. Target object, holding square. I really liked a couple of those episodes in Love, Death, and Robots. I think the one, season 2, where there was the couple werewolves in the military. That might have been my favorite episode of the whole show. Where he sacrificed himself. That was awesome. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Love, Death, and Robots was a huge surprise to me. Also, Star Wars Visions. I'm not much of an anime person. I'm not gonna lie. So, Love, Death, and Robots was a little surprise to me. I know. Don't grill me here. I know it's not necessarily anime, but it was still something that was fun to see. It was an animated show that was good. Star Wars Visions, if you've seen that, is fantastic. Let's see. Why is she icing me? Okay. Hold to find an object. Cycle through your spells. Attack this shelf. I feel like I need to use Devil's Snare on this. Using Devil's Snare. I have school in 8 hours. Man. GG's. Good luck with school. How do you guys do school over in the Netherlands? You guys do like a K through 12, like a kindergarten? watch anime, believe me. I think I'm gonna finish this level. I would like to watch and hope that the Warriors finish off the series tonight. I'm not even a Warriors fan. What's the best anime? Okay, I just got over here to this thing that it looks like it's gonna be the... Get me out of this. Thank you. Alright, get me off the shelf. We have 3 types of school. You'll love it. Which anime, though? Because I really liked Star Wars Visions. Visions was good, and I think it's primarily because I didn't know the Star Wars story. Once you get into the Star Wars like universe outside of it, like outside of the main series, you know, I start to love the new story. Attack on Titans, I've heard that before. They put that skin in Call of Duty, the Attack on Titan skin. I really have a hard time for me watching Devil Snare. I have a hard time watching TV shows that are mouthed over, though. I don't know what it is, but I like them to be original, like original script. Oh my gosh, I just got snatched. So I really liked, I liked the live action, and I know this is not a popular opinion. The live action Death Note, to me, was really good because I've never seen Death Note before, but I have a friend who loves the original Death Note anime, and she hated the show. She thought it was terrible. It's separated into 8 groups a year, so start in one group, end up at 8. So do you guys have like grades then? Like, do you do, like in the States, you go elementary school, pretty much middle school, and then high school, and then you go what you call secondary school, which would be college. You guys have a system like that. So if you go through kindergarten and then you graduate what we call senior year of high school, right? You have 13 years of schooling. So do you guys have something like that? A grade is a group. Okay, so you have 8 grades. And then you go to high school. So that would be like a secondary school. We're talking about schooling in the Netherlands, sorry, for any of you who are just joining. Okay. You guys have like university there? Like degrees in college and stuff like that? Broomsticks, okay. Fly upward. Oh. Only Harry can fly the broom well. Okay. Well, I'm going to be Harry then, because I do not feel like... After grade 8, you go to high school. Yeah. It's interesting that it's called high school also. Okay, how do I go back down, though? Oh, just hop off? Okay, fly up. Enjoy school and college, Gerard, because when you start work, you'll hate life. I mean, you're not wrong, but the goal in life, right, is to enjoy what you do. And if you enjoy what you do, you won't ever, quote unquote, work a day in your life, right? So if you enjoy what you do, you won't necessarily hate it, but Yeah, I definitely think that if I have any advice for kids or younger than me, it's definitely appreciate the time you have. Because once you get out in the real world, the responsibilities just keep stacking up. In elementary school, last grade, you go to a CETO test, and depending on the result, you get advanced MAVO, which is the lowest. Interesting. So you essentially get like a grade school test. Whoa. 6 years of high school? If you get the highest grade, you have to do more schooling? Heck no. But do you get like here, a 2-year degree in college is called an associate's degree, right? So if you do 2 extra years, do you get some sort of college degree for working, or do you just... Oh my goodness. That just seems like such a confusing, well, obviously confusing because I don't know it, but seems like just a long process. My mom's an accountant. My mom's actually a finance director. And I bet you she would tell you the same exact thing. Oh no, not another. I've been stuck more in this game today than I've been stuck in a video game in a long time. You get a starting qualification if you complete the MBO or high school, and that, okay. So Lath, right, Lath? I think you're telling us you're an accountant here. Wow, that's crazy. Seems like you do a lot of schooling. Okay, so I need this potion now. Dang. Let's see. Harry Potter music is going hard in my ear. Yeah. Lath, you don't like your accounting job? Drop something for me. Do I have to go back to that thing and grab all 3 of those parts? Was that a fang? No, it's got to be here, right? Come on, fountain. Could be one of them, right? Not one bit. And after... I love this score from the first film. Yep. Not one bit. You don't like it at all. Yeah, I really like this score as well. Here's one of them. Okay. How far are they going to make me go back? Dance. Dance. There we go. What I just get? Lath, are you in the United States working and counting? Oh, there's the other one. Are they just going to be in these bushes over here? Okay. Do I use... What do I use here to get this out? Spells. What spells do I have? Lumos. Hermione's doing her thing right now. Take all the bushes. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do right now. There it is. I thought it was going to be more challenging task than that. This game's got me actually thinking like I need a challenge. And then I do the simplest task and it pops out. One on the right as well, you know. Oh, Hermione's jacked up. You're in Jordan. Wow. Dang. That's awesome. I would love to visit. Like, not necessarily you specifically, but Jordan sounds awesome. You know where I want to go really bad? Ireland. I don't know what it is about Ireland. I don't know if anyone's been there, but Ireland seems like it would be an awesome time. Come on, bud. Oh, I have Lumos out. You've been to Ireland. Landscape is insane. Yeah, I would love to go to Ireland. I think that would be something to me that would be interesting. I'm not... So I'm almost all Slovenian, right? Ireland, I'm a little tiny bit Irish. I think it would just be really cool. I think everything I've heard about Ireland from people that I know have been there just sounds great. The pubs everywhere. You're most welcome here. Beer is so good as well. Hey, that is a huge point of contention in the United States is drinking age. Everybody else, their drinking age seems so much younger than it is in the United States. I want to do a Europe trip and visit the UK when I graduate uni. Yeah, where are you? What is that? JTXIV. Where are you located? In the Netherlands, 18. Yeah, 21 here. 21 in the United States. It's insane. I mean, most people in the United States, being honest, they don't start drinking at... Yeah, basically everyone starts drinking 15 plus. Yeah. I mean, if your parents are Ontario, awesome. Canadian. Hold on. Everyone pretty much, if your parents drink at all, you start drinking early in life. I mean, you start drinking 15, 16, 17. You don't actually wait until you get to college or whatever, university, and drink at 21. But my one friend, or my couple friends from Canada, say A, and I actually picked that up accidentally. So I say A after some things. I know it's only certain parts of Canada, but every time I think about Canadians, I think of Canada A. Weed is popular in the Netherlands as well. Wow. Yeah, it's not legal everywhere here in the United States yet. It is not legal medicinal. Most places right now, some places, United States, it is legal. Not these pictures. I'm learning today. Popular among teenagers. I mean, let's not get it twisted. Weed is super popular in the United States. But is it legal? No. All sorts of drugs. Yeah. There was... Oh, I didn't see the broom there. There... For a while around us... There was a heroin epidemic. And of all things, heroin. Mostly soft drugs, yeah. Yeah, no, not heroin, but soft drugs, yes. If I wasn't religious, I would have smoked tons of weed. Enjoy it on behalf of the friends. Do I like ketamine? Do you know ketamine? Yes, I know ketamine. I thought you said, do you like ketamine? Yes. Yes. That's my answer. Dang, religious Jordan. Hey. That's crazy. Tons of people take it as at festivals. Yeah. I have heard from one of my friends just got back from Greece, and he told me that drugs in Greece are very popular and water is super expensive because there's not much actual clean water there. I mean, if you can't get clean water, might as well do drugs, right? This is not PG-13. Do not do drugs, kids. Do I actually have to build that? Oh, no. I could probably jimmy up there again, right? Without putting that thing back. Let's see. It is not very good sticking right here. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Tons of people take it at festivals or both. Yep. Give me this racing broom. Oh. I wanted to ride that thing. The Nimbus. Alright, well, I have to pay attention here for a second with this. Only Hermione can do this. Rune book. One, top, left, right. Oh yeah, just a circle. One of the biggest things left out of the Harry Potter Philosopher's Stone, or Sorcerer's Stone, the movie, that potion scene right before they got to Professor Quirrell, right? You know, Hermione's moment to shine. They almost made it. So for most people thinking about that movie, you know, they made Hermione's, like, claim to fame the Devil's Snare rather than the potion. When in the books, her claim to fame is the potion. Oh, get back there. Yeah, Snape's puzzle. Yeah. Excuse me. Do I have to talk to this thing first? Yes, I do. These puzzles are, or these pictures are going to be the death of me. Snape's puzzle. That probably could have fooled most people. Hermione got it. The claim to fame. Oh, am I going to have to grab this thing again? Yes, I am. Actually do the puzzle the right way. Been cheaping out on these puzzles because you can do them without getting all the way up there. Not really worried about 100%ing this, but if I get some gold bricks, I get some gold bricks. Uh-oh, another Hermione puzzle over here. I also have heard, I did not watch it all. I've also heard that the beer in Ireland is way better than it is other places. I don't know if anybody can account for that one, but that is what I've heard. So I'm kind of interested to see if it's any good. probably, like I said a little bit earlier, I just went to Hawaii, so I don't think I'll be taking another trip for a minute. Not the cheapest trip. So I would like to plan an international trip at some point. So any recommendations? One of my friends is from Cape Town, South Africa. And she said to come visit her. But that is probably going to be an expensive trip. Cape Town, I've heard, is one of the prettiest places you can ever go. It's like voted the prettiest place in the world. Proper Irish 12. Dutch beer isn't really that much. I mostly like Belgian specialty beers. What kind of beers do you guys have over there? Is it like we pretty much, when you go to like a pub or a bar, mostly like your domestic beers, your Bud Light, your Miller Lite, stuff like that. Craft beers are depending on the area. Like anywhere I go, I try to get a craft beer that's local. Because I don't think the domestic beers really taste like anything. But then you got your IPA, stuff like that. So do you guys have that stuff there? Like, do they sell Miller Lite overseas? I feel like that sounds like such a stupid question, because I feel like it's sold everywhere. Level complete. Man, other than getting stuck a few times, which Gerard, thank you for helping out, and the game crashing right in the first level and kind of skipping it, I think this is going to be where we're going to stop, because I think it's been pretty successful first little stream here. Bud Light is more of a party beer out of the bottles. You are correct. Glad to help. Yes, I appreciate everybody who stopped by today. I think I'm going to be doing Thursdays at 6 p.m. right now. Probably an hour or two to play this game. We'll go through this game, and then it'll be posted live after. But thank you guys all for watching. I enjoyed the time just talking to you guys, everything like that. Any support that you guys can give me and my channel, it helps out more than you know. This is just kind of a passion project for me. That's how it started, and it kind of blew up a little bit. I know I'm only at 400 subscribers right now, but it's something that's definitely helped me grow as a person and on here. So I would like to continue growing, kind of get my positive message out to the world. So if you would like to hit the like button, share it with a friend, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time.